welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to start by showing you some charts on how to do proper head and hat sizing. This first chart is in centimeters. You can pause here to figure out which size you would like. The second chart will be in inches. I will be doing a hat that will fit about a 1 to 2 year old or about a 17 to 18 inch head circumference. I will also show you how to make a perfect circle for the top of your bucket hat. Let's start with a magic circle. We will then put 6 single crochet in the circle. We can then pull snug and continue with our stitches. Starting in that very first single crochet, insert your hook, and we will make a single crochet. So put a single crochet right in that first one. Let's put a second one in that exact same stitch. And then we will continue around with 2 single crochet in each stitch. So round 2 will equal 12 single crochet. Continuing on, we will put 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 2 in the next for this round. Let's start by putting a stitch marker though in our first single crochet to keep track of our rounds. So 1 in the first, and then we'll put 2 in the second, and repeat this all the way around until we have 18 single crochet. Let's start our next round with our first stitch and putting the marker in there. For this round, we will do 1 single crochet and then another single crochet. So this will be our second one. And then we're going to put 2 single crochet in the next stitch. And then we will repeat this for this round until we have 24 stitches. So 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochet in the next. I will meet you at the marker. For the next round, we will start again with 1 single crochet, putting our marker in that first stitch. Then we will do another single crochet, and then another single crochet. And then we will put 2 single crochet in the next. And then we will repeat this pattern for round 5. So 1, 2, and 3, and 2 in the next. We'll see you back at the marker. You can see now that we kind of have a hexagon shape. So to stop making it do that and to go into a circle, we are going to add 3 single crochet. And then we'll place our marker there for our first stitch the next round. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's place our marker in this stitch. So this will now be your first stitch of the next round. For this round, we're going to start with 4 single crochet. So we've already got 1, 2, this is 3, and 4. We will then put 2 single crochet in the next one. So you can see it's opposite where we had the 2 single crochet from the round below. And then repeat this. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 2 in the next, and repeat. I will meet you back at the marker. Round 6 will equal 36 single crochet. Let's remove the marker, and again we're going to plus 3 single crochet. So moving over 3, 1, 2, and 3. This stitch here will now be our first stitch for the next round. So for this next round, we are going to start with 5 single crochet and then 2 in the next. So this is 2, 3, 4, then 5. Now 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat this. Round 7 will equal 42 single crochet. Let's do our next round. This time we're going to plus 4. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. This stitch here will be the first stitch of our next round. For our next round, we're going to start with 6 single crochet. So this here is number 1, and then 2, that's 4, 5, and 6, and 2 single crochet in the next, and repeat this. Continue this pattern all the way around. Round 8 will equal 48 single crochet. We will do another round and add 4 single crochet to start. Place your marker. This will count as number 1. So for this round, we will do 7 single crochet. So we have 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 2 in the next, and repeat. You will now have 9 rounds with 54 single crochet. For this next round, let's start with 5 single crochet. So let's just move over 5 stitches. Place your marker here, and this will count as your first stitch. This is stitch 1, and we will do 8 single crochet and then an increase with 2 in the next. Round 10 will equal 60 stitches. And you can now see how this is a perfect circle. Let's continue. Let's move over 5 stitches. Place your marker. This will be stitch 1. And for this round, we will start with 9 single crochet. Then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. I am going to stop here for my size of hat. So if you would like to make a child maybe 4+ years with a head of 19 to 20 inches, you are going to want to go till you have about 6.5 inches for this diameter. You will continue with your increases like we've been doing for each round until you reach your correct diameter. So this is my adult version, and you can see here I did a couple more rounds and it came to 7 inches for my adult small, or about 18 centimeters. Be sure to look in the description for the link for this adult version bucket hat and beautiful flower. We can now continue to do this top edge. When you're finished, it should look like this. We will do 1 slip stitch. We will then do single crochet around the post of each single crochet from the round below. So we're going to go behind, so behind the stitch, and go around that post. We will then pull up the yarn. The first one is a little bit tricky. So just pull through there and finish your single crochet. So from the back, around the single crochet, pull your yarn up and finish it, the stitch. Around the post, pull up your yarn over and through 2. So we can continue this all the way around. You can now see how that makes this really nice edge. And I'll meet you back at the beginning. And now we just have one more single crochet to do for this round. So just to make it look a little better, because we are crocheting in a round, let's insert from the back, but in the front we're going to go under this stitch here. Pull it up and finish your single crochet as normal. And this just makes it look joined a little better. It's not perfect, but it's better than if you just continued around. So now in this first stitch, do your single crochet, and we can work all the way around for the next rows. So we can put a marker in here. And now we will just do one single crochet in each stitch. Continue for about 6 to 7 rounds. For my size of hat, I have done 7 rounds. After we do this section here, we will continue and we will do a double crochet round, and that will be for the band. And then we will do an increase here for the brim. I did not do any increases in this section here for each round. If you're going to make a larger hat, you're going to want to do an increase in this section. After the 7 rounds, I would suggest to do an increase round. So do 4 stitches to increase and divide it out evenly amongst the round. Then I would do 4 more rows to make this section longer. For my adult small, after the 7 rows here, I did 1 row of increase and then did 4 more rows. Once you have your good length, then we can continue with the double crochet round. So to make a larger hat, this is where you will do your 1 increase round. After you have your right length, we will then start with a slip stitch. From here, we're going to chain 3, and this will count as a double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we will do a double crochet in the next stitch. And then 1 double crochet all the way around, 1 in each stitch. So just like that, and I can meet you back at the beginning. If you'd like to try something different, you can do a starting double crochet. This is how it works. Pull up a long loop and place your thumb holding the loop. So instead of yarning over our thread, we will yarn over the loop. Then we will insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, you bring it up, so you can release your thumb and then yarn over and pulling through the 2 top loops. You don't have to do this, but it's always nice to learn something new. Let's just continue all the way around with our double crochet. I'll see you at the beginning. You can then slip stitch to join in the top of your chain 3 or in the top of that first double crochet that you made. We will then chain 1 and start in the first stitch. We will put 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. My hat is about 5 inches long and looks like this. When you've completed your single crochet round, you're going to slip stitch to join in the top of the first single crochet. We can then chain 1 and put a single crochet in that first stitch. The next round will be an increase round. So we will put 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet in the next. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. This is where the hat for the brim will start to flare out. So 1, 1, and an increase. Continue all the way around. You can then slip stitch to join in the top of the first stitch. We will then chain 1 to start our next round. For this next round, we're going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch, and we will do that all the way around. We can continue this for about 5 rounds. So we had our double crochet, then we had our single crochet round, and then we had our increase round. And then we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are no increases in any of these rounds. We can then slip stitch to join. So let's do a slip stitch, but we're going to do a slip stitch all the way around for the entire last row. So here is our slip stitch to join, but now let's continue. Let's do a slip stitch in each stitch. You can see how it makes a nice edge for the bottom of the brim. Continue all the way around, putting a slip stitch into that last stitch. And then we can cut our yarn and weave in the end. Don't forget to weave in your beginning yarn. Always weave in your magic ring to make sure it is secure and never comes out. And this is how my little bucket hat looks. We can now make a band. Let's start with a contrasting color and start with a slip knot. We will chain 1. We're going to work into that back loop of that first chain. And in that back loop, we're going to insert our hook, pull up a loop, and then take that loop and pull it through. From here, we're just going to insert our hook into that very first loop. We're going to grab our yarn and pull through 2. And this we will continue. So putting your hook into the very first loop, make sure you keep your tension nice and loose. So in the first one, yarn over, pull through 2. Again in the first, yarn over through 2. This makes a really nice braided rope, and it makes a perfect band for our little bucket hat. Continue until you have the correct length to weave in and out of your hat. You can then cut your yarn and pull through. I'm going to make sure that when I weave, I'm going to cover up my stitches on the seam. I'm going to go in and out of 3 stitches. So under 3 stitches and then over 3 stitches. You can do it any which way you like. You can make it wider by going over 5 and under 2, however it works out for your band. So I'm using a plastic larger darning needle here to make it easy to go through. Making sure that your band is nice and straight, I like to finish mine on the inside. So putting both of your ends of the band on the inside. So everything is nice and straight and no twists. And then on the inside, I can just attach the seam together. So I will attach these 2 together. And I will also attach it to the hat just to make it secure. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will also be making an adult version. Stay tuned. Bye for now.